don't even know what genre this is, man, but you lot can tell me what genre this is, because I haven't got a clue. But I know, I kinda like it. You know, like that. Yes, my peoples, Mr. Jimah, back again with another beat breakdown video. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone celebrating. If you're watching this right now, as soon as it come out, there's a chance you're probably just chilling on your own. But it's all good, because it's beats before beats.
Mr. Jimah. Is that yeah?
So today's video is quite different in a sense of the videos I've done the last few weeks, because this one is basically all arranged. Normally when I show you my beat breakdowns, I just have like an 8-bar loop, and then obviously I'm adding all my instruments and I'm just showing you exactly how they all work, you know, together. So to be honest, I don't even know what genre this is. It's got kind of like a drill elements to it in a sense, with like the 808 slides, you know, with the drums a little bit, but then also it's got like kind of like a softer side to it as well, with the melody and some of the vocal with it as well. So I don't even know what genre this is. Maybe you can help me. So if you know what genre this is, just write the genre in the comments. Yeah? So this beat was made primarily in FL, but I also used some elements of Machine within FL as a plugin. Anyway, seeing as everything is already arranged, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go, you know, quickly go through everything that I did, and then I'm just going to play you everything from start to the end, and kind of just explain the little bits and bobs. The reason it's going to be a bit different is because a lot of them I've made unique, and I've changed them, you know, throughout the whole beat. So it's not just one thing for each element, like like it would normally be when I'm doing the other beat breakdowns, just an 8-bar loop. So like I said, what I did is I first played my initial chord progression in Machine, and then I dragged it into my FL as a MIDI. Following the initial chord progression, what I then did just to fill it out a little bit as well, to give it a bit more dynamics, is I then copied that chord progression using the same instrument, but then I pitched it up an octave, but I removed all the lower notes, and I also just basically made everything start just a little bit after, so when you then hear it with the original chord progression, it just gives it that much, just a little bit of character, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But let me just play it, you know, by itself first, yeah? So following that second, you know, backup progression, what I then did is I took the original chord progression again, pitched it down an octave, so now it's a lot lower, but then I took, you know, the first 2 notes off each one, and I just adjusted it a little bit, yeah? So following this, what I then did is I then went back into Machine, and then I then found a guitar sound, yeah? So it's a bowed acoustic, and then I then played this in. So after playing that in, what I then did is I copied that again, and then I then played another counter melody against that one, but I pitched it up an octave, yes, it kind of offsets everything. So I'm just going to play both of them together. So following that, what I then did is I then opened up Glazed in Machine. I then found this sound, yeah. It's called Cloudy Judgment. Really, really nice, quite subtle. So after that, I then basically got 2 different sounds from Arcade, and I used one for the main verse, and then I used one in like the bridge slash hook, yeah. So this is the one I used for the main verse. And then this is the vocal chop that I basically used for like the bridge slash hook. So following the melody, I then started working on my drums, and you already know, started working on the hi-hats. Anyway, after that I then put in a rim shot. So after the rim shot, what I then added was some empty perks, and this only comes in 4 times, so 2 times in the first 4 bar and then 2 times in the second 4. So after that, just to give it a bit of kind of like a shine or whatever, I then added some jingle bells, but you only hear it twice, so once in the first 4 bars and once in the next 4 bars. So following this, it was then time for my kick. I'm going to play that for you now. So after the kick, I then finished off with my 808. Now we got through that, I'm just going to show you the whole beat from start to finish, yeah? So I've got the intro. So in the intro bit, I've got the main chord progression and the backup chord progression as well. And I've also got that kind of like choir sound that I got from Glaze, yeah? So that plays in the first bit of the intro. Following that, I've got what I call like a pre-verse. So for example, if I'm using this beat, when that pre-verse comes in, I'll start saying something, or basically kind of like an intro bar before the thing drops, you know? The 808's in now. Introducing some of the drums, and then it goes to the first verse. See, for the main verse, I've got the main chord progression, I've got the backup chord progression, I've got that piano as well in there, and I've also got that bowed acoustic as well, and then I've got that sound that I got from Arcade that I was telling you about, and then I've got a different variation of hi-hats, rim shot, the empty perk, and basically that the whole drums. And then everything basically switches up throughout the verse. So the first 8 bar. And then the drum pattern switches up a bit already as well. The 808 switches up a bit as well. Even the arcade sound now. From the first verse, it kind of goes into like an 8 bar hook or bridge. I'm not really too sure yet. I might still change this, but it then leads into that. So I'm going to play that for you now. And then the hook comes in. And the whole drum pattern kind of changes as well. Goes back into a verse. Anyway, my people, man, I know this one's a bit long-winded. It might be a bit confusing as well, but I'll get better at making these type of videos, and I'll be a bit more organized, so I know exactly how to show you everything in step and then show you exactly how it's arranged, yeah? Anyway, my people, man, thank you for watching another beat breakdown video. If you're enjoying these videos, man, remember, just smash the like, drop a comment, tell me exactly what you're feeling. And as well, man, I haven't really got a genre for this, so if you know what you want to call it, or you've got an idea for what genre this is, then just drop it in the comments, yeah? Anyway, my people, I'll see you next week again. Next week or the week after is either every week or every other week. But anyway, I'll see you soon for another beat breakdown video. Look after yourself. Have fun tonight. Not too much fun tonight. Anyway, have fun. Look after yourself, yeah? Take care. Mr. Jimah out.